Welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. As you can see, it is another wheel episode, so we're going to go for an hour at most. Well, an hour at minimum, I should say. But also an hour at maximum, because I can't do more than an hour. So anyways, like I said in the previous episode, let's go ahead and get this delivered. Now, I should have turned further back, but I think I can get through up here. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I've come down this way before, so I knew it was a possibility, but like on the map, there's really no indication that there's any kind of path here. Like it kind of looks like there is, but it's not really very clear, so. But there's definitely a path here. You can see it when you drive it. Perfect. Hey, so today's been a rough day. My freaking back / side, whatever it is, from when I fell down the steps, like, what, almost 2 weeks ago now. It was, it wasn't this past Monday, it was the Monday before that I fell down my basement steps because I stepped on something that my youngest son threw through the little cat pass through. And, you know, I'm not a young kid. I'm, you know, in my 30s. And, yeah, it fucking hurts, man. Like, I don't know really what to do. I, like, have trouble sleeping. It's just fucking horrible, man. I don't think I, like, broke a rib, but I definitely bruised it hard because it hurts. Okay, so there are metal beams here, which is fine, so I'm gonna have to come back here and get the service spare parts. So, that works. We already have the fuel on the truck, so we'll just have to... We have to come back over this way anyway to do the second half of this, so... Alright, so basically what I want to do here is just follow the road back to the gateway. Not the gateway we came through, the other gateway, the original gateway. Like the one that's over near the quarry. Because we need to get to the first weather station, which is all the way over there, and then the second weather station is kind of close to where we're at right now. So we're gonna have to come back over this way anyway. So it all kind of works out. But yeah, don't fall down the steps, because it'll really really hurt you. And today was trick-or-treat night in my neighborhood. So my wife stayed home and handed out candy, and I took my boys around trick-or-treating, and you know, I was just walking and my back hurts. My youngest got tired of walking, wanted me to carry him, and I couldn't do it. Like, I carried him for like, I don't even know, maybe 100 yards. Not even that, less than that. And I was like, I can't, like, I'm sorry, buddy, I can't carry you. It's like, my back hurts too bad. So, he walked the rest of the way. He was fine. He was just being lazy, is really what it was. But he was cute. He was Spider-Man. He, like, loves Spider-Man. The Spidey show Spidey and Friends on Disney Plus is like his favorite show. He watches it all the time. And then my oldest son was a crewmate from Among Us. We found like this, it's like one of those inflatable costumes. It looks hilarious. He loves it. He thinks it's so funny. And he got a lot of comments on it. People are like, oh, that's so awesome. Found it at Walmart, baby. He wasn't even with us either. And he thinks it's like the coolest thing ever. Alright, I just don't want to go the wrong way. So yeah, we need to get over there. So I guess we'll just go this way. And then this way. And then we should be fine. But yes, I mean, it was fun. They had a lot of fun. They got a ton of candy. This is like the first year though. Like we've lived in this neighborhood now for almost 4 years. It actually has been 4 years. Yeah, we've lived here for 4 years. Almost exactly, because we moved in here in September 2019 when we bought the house. So, but anyway, it's really like the first year we've, like, it's been this way. Someone made flyers and put them in our mailboxes, which, you know, I know is technically illegal, but whatever. It was just for the neighborhood. Like, it was harmless. It was just saying the planned day for trick-or-treating was today at whatever, 6 o'clock or whatever. And there was a lot of people walking around our neighborhood. And a lot of houses participated, so it was good. We usually go to my wife's mom's neighborhood. Because like literally every single house in that neighborhood gives out candy. Well, not really, but a lot. And that neighborhood is always packed. Like there's tons of people there. But they don't do it until Halloween, so I don't know that we're gonna do another night of it. We might, who knows. But they have a ton of candy already, like way too much candy. It's insane. And my youngest is like obsessed with eating candy. He asks for it all the time and he gets really mad when you tell him no. Did I go the wrong way? Oh no, I already... Wow, that was quick. I swear, using a wheel in this game makes driving seem like... I don't know, like it feels like it's not as long, if that makes sense. I guess maybe because you kind of feel like you're driving, so it's not really like sitting there just like holding R2 on the controller. I don't know, it's weird. But like, I thought I made a wrong turn, but I had already gotten to where I needed to be. I believe this goes straight to where I need to go, right? Yeah, I basically just need to do that and then we're good. Come on. So yeah, it was fun, and I mean, I said to my wife, I don't think we need to go to your mom's, but she agreed with me. But I don't know, her mom might want to see the boys in their costumes and everything, so we probably will. Who knows? I mean, they usually do go trick-or-treating twice, because my parents, if you've been around the channel for a while, you may have heard me talking about the river. And over the summer, we go to the river a lot, because my parents basically live there during the winter. I mean, my dad's retired. My mom has a job where she like semi-works from home, so she can do some of her work from down there, even because they have internet. But they basically, I mean, I would say they're there like Thursday night through Monday in the summertime. So they're only like at their actual house like Tuesday and Wednesday, and then like Thursday morning, and then like my mom goes to work, and then she usually just drives straight to the river after work. But anyway, that's a whole bunch of nonsense you didn't actually need to know, but I kind of just gave you some backstory there. But anyway, they usually do a Halloween event for the kids. Like they do like it's more or less like a trunk or treat, essentially. Like, cause you know everyone has golf carts down there, so like they'll park their golf carts around in a line. But then also there are, you know, people do hand out candy at like their like trailers and their lots and everything. So, but I unfortunately had to work during that this year, so I didn't take the boys. And that was also the weekend my sister-in-law was here, so like my wife didn't take them down either, and I don't blame her. It's a lot of work to do by yourself. And not that like my brother and sister and my parents wouldn't be there, but like my brother and sister also have kids. My brother has like a 6-month-old baby, and then a 3, almost 4-year-old. So like, you know, and I mean my sister, she has a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they're both pretty good. But still, like, you know, it's a lot dealing with kids, especially when they're not your kids, even though they're, you know, they're your nephews. Like, it's still just a lot. Like, I wouldn't ask them to. I mean, they would do it, and it's not that I can't ask them to, but it's just, you know, it's just a lot, especially down there. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of cars, there's a lot of golf carts. It's a lot of people and whatnot. Okay, so there's that. Oh no, the second one's over there. Why did I think it was? Either way, I have to go over to this warehouse because I don't have the service spare parts. It's just going to be a lot of driving around, I guess. So we're going to have to hit this warehouse, and then we're going to have to... Oops. Go back this way. And then take this path. I'm just going to map this all out so I know exactly where to go and I don't have to stop. Alright, I say we go this way. We'll cut through here, get to this road, go around the quarry, and then we're here, and I don't know, is it smart to go that way, or should we go? Yeah, that way's too long. Yeah, we'll go that way, and then we'll come up this way. Turn here. I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but it just makes it so I don't have to constantly check the map. That's a fuel trailer right there too. We might need to use it. And then we should be good. I should be able to make the rest of the way. Okay. I need to get turned around somehow. But yeah, so, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, they usually do trick or treat twice, so we might take them over there anyways, but they had a lot of fun tonight. Both exhausted. Alright, we did it. Okay. So, we just gotta follow our waypoints, and we need to pick up service spare parts and the metal beams. We have the fuel already, so we're good there. And we'll get this data collection contract done. And we should definitely have time to do something else, too, so... We'll, yeah, we're only at 14 minutes. I think by the time we finish this, we'll probably be at 30. So that definitely gives us plenty of time to get something else done. I've been working my way through Syndicate. I really do like Syndicate a lot. Syndicate, I didn't play Syndicate very much when it first came out. I played like the first 3 sequences, which really isn't even that far in the game. And I guess I just started collecting a bunch of stuff and then just stopped. I did restart the game, so like I started over completely because I And even restarting it completely, I remember absolutely nothing from that game. Same thing with Unity. Like, I remember nothing from Unity, and I actually almost even finished Unity back when that game came out, and I didn't remember any of it. But anyway, I really like Syndicate. Syndicate has like combined what I loved about like Black Flag. It has a lot of things from Black Flag, and then it also it took things from like, I don't know, I feel like it took things from a lot of the games and kind of combined them all together. And Syndicate's combat is so fun. Like, it's definitely easier than Unity's, but it's definitely a little different than like the traditional Assassin's Creed combat. But like, it's just so fun. And there's like finishers that are like these long, drawn out, just like brutal, like kills. It's really cool. I don't know, it's just fun being able to switch between Evie and Jacob too, and like, you know, I mean, it's said that like Jacob is more combat based and Evie's more stealth based, and like that's true, but that really only applies to like the end game, because they have all the same skills up until like the very bottom of the skill trees, where there's 6 different skills. 3 of them are specific to Jacob, 3 of them are specific to Evie, and obviously Evie's are more stealth based, Jacob's are more combat based. But like, you can play both characters, you know, loud and proud or super stealthy, so like it doesn't really matter. Neither one is weaker than the other. It's just kind of how it's said. And obviously Evie's stealth skills that are just for her give her more of a benefit stealth-wise, and Jacob's combat skills give him more benefit combat-wise, but at the same time you can still be stealthy with Jacob and you can still, you know, go guns blazing with Evie. Like, it doesn't really matter. But it's still just, it's fun to just be able to switch back and forth between them and play as whichever one. And then they each have their own specific memories that they have that forces you to play as them. And then, you know, there's obviously all the other memories which you can play as either one. But like, there's even like different cutscenes for things. Like, if you're Evie during like one of the gang wars, she makes the speech at like the end when you win the gang war. And then like same goes if you're Jacob in it, he makes the speech at the end. It's just really neat that like they did it that way, so that was cool. And I just really like the like atmosphere of the game. It's like very like, I don't know, it just feels like super, like it's wet all the time, because obviously like it rains a lot in the UK. It's just wet and rainy, and it's very like gloomy and like grungy. And I don't mean to say that it's like that London's dirty, because granted all big cities are dirty, let's be honest here, but like, I don't know, it's just, it's got that like really like grungy London, like Victorian era vibe to it. It's just so cool. I just love it. So I'm enjoying it a lot. It's definitely fun. It definitely has some trophies that are going to be a bit grindy though, for sure, especially the destroy 5,000 destructible objects in a carriage. Like 5,000 objects. That's absolutely insane. Is this the way I want to go? Yeah. Okay. It always throws me. It always looks so weird, but like this is where the warehouse is. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, I don't think it's gonna take me super long to finish. I've already pretty much cleared the whole like southern part of the map below the Thames River. I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. I think it's the Thames. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Thames, but I could be totally wrong on that. And if I am, I'm really sorry. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Nicely though. Don't be mean. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So the only thing I think is weird is like Unity. At the end of the game in Unity, I had well over 1 million livres or whatever it was in that game. and like I had nothing. I mean, there was things I could have spent it on. Like I didn't have all of like the gear and like all the different, you know, weapons and stuff you could buy. But like I liked what I used, so I didn't care to buy anything else. Didn't really make sense to me to. Didn't feel like I needed anything else. I mean, as soon as I finished the story of the game, I went straight into Dead Kings and did that so I could get the Eagle of Sugar, whatever it was, that really powerful sword. And then once I had that, I mean, there was no other better weapon. Like that's literally the best weapon in the game anyway. So I used that, and then just like the gear I had all worked fine. I didn't need anything else, so it's just what I stuck with. So there was really nothing for me to spend my money on. I had bought everything else that I needed trophy-wise, so I don't know. I had so much money at the end of the game. Like I stopped collecting money from the cafe because I was just like, there's no point. Like I don't need any more money. And then, but like Syndicate, like I don't know. People have said that it's money in that game is kind of hard to come by. It does have like a whole income system and everything, but it's just not quite as I don't know. Unity just like threw money at you, and it feels like Syndicate is a little harder to get money. But I've read that you should upgrade the economy side of the gang as soon as you can, because it'll make you more money over your time of playing, and then you won't really have to worry about money at all. So that's what I've done. There's only one more I need, the very bottom one. It costs like 20,000 pounds to do it. So I haven't done it yet, but I will eventually. Need to refuel. But yeah, it's really cool. I totally forgot about the hideout on the train. It's so cool. Like that's the funnest thing. Like I'll just literally climb out onto the top of like the locomotive and just stand there and just let the train drive around. It's just so cool. Like the atmosphere of the world, and just, you know, cruising around on a train is just so cool. It's also a good little way to just passively make some money if like you need to do something like, you know, wash the dishes, or like, you know, clean something up in the kitchen, or take care of your children. Just like let the game run, make sure your controller doesn't turn off, and just stand on the train, and it'll just passively, you know, make you money every 30 minutes or whatever. So it's kind of I mean, I used to do that on some of the older games too. Like I would just let like Ezio stand somewhere while the bank generated money for me. I didn't really have to do that for Unity at all, or Black Flag, but there was just always Sorry, my wife came out and I muted for that time period. I'm sure I probably put something on the screen saying that, but if I didn't, that's why. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, and Black Flag and stuff, like there was always stuff that I had to do, and then it wasn't really hard to make money in Black Flag. I didn't really have any issues with that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm really gonna have any trouble. I've already bought a lot of stuff, and I've always kind of never really upgraded my gear in these games when that was an option. It hasn't always been an option, but in the past couple games it's been an option. And I don't really do that unless it's like the final, like highest level piece of gear, because it's just kind of a waste otherwise. At least money-wise. Unity was a little different because Unity had the assassin credits or whatever that you would get from like doing certain things just in combat, like assassinations and, you know, finishing kills and whatever else. But in Syndicate, it costs actual money, like the same money that you use for everything else, so it's a little different. I love that you can fill these up now. I'm pretty sure that's something that they added. Or maybe you could always have done that from the fuel trailers. I don't know. You can do that now, I believe, from any vehicle. You can fill up your reserve containers. You used to only be able to do it from fuel stations, but you can do it from any fuel source now, I'm pretty sure, which is how it should have always been, but for some reason it was not. Alright, we're actually doing really good on time too. Like, we're only at 29 minutes right now, and we're almost finishing off this data collection, so... I haven't really been over on this section of the map too much. I've only ever really driven here like once. I know this is the second wheel episode in a row. I wouldn't expect that all the time. I had the extra time to be able to drag it out tonight, so I just figured I would. Even though it was an absolute chore to carry it up the steps with my back, but I did it. I have this like irrational fear now though of like, because whenever I'm done with it, obviously I like, you know, disconnect it, fold the pedals up, and then like carry it back down to my basement, and I'm like terrified I'm gonna fucking fall down the steps while carrying this fucking heavy ass wheel. That would probably kill me. Like it's insane. It's so heavy, and it would probably break my wheel too, which would suck. All right, what do we got now? Searching for underground fires. That needs a seismic vibrator, which I do have. So we might do that one. I need to repair these. I have to make consumables for that. Fuck. Okay, small pipes. I need 3 of them. Metal rolls. Yes. Ugh. Prepping that's gonna suck. Putting out the underground fires. actually kind of getting close to the fire department being done. More timber. We could do this, actually. Let's do this. Because we're not really that far from it. Actually, yeah, we are. We're like super far away. Holy shit. Yeah. Alright. I need to find something to do. Where? Where are the rails? Pick up from the mine. Wasn't this the mine? I assume... Yeah, we could come back through... I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Although I don't have it. Rails are 5, I think. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Damn it. What's happening? Alright, it's just the easiest thing to do. And then I'll pick up a 6-slot trailer, and then we'll just drive all the way over there, because I don't really have any other option. Actually, you know what, let's change things up a little bit. Let's, instead of this, let's put a low saddle on, and what the hell happened? Oh my god, I swear. This game. Alright, Jesus. Trailer store. Okay, now I need to go this way, right? Yes, and the rails are there. Perfect. Alright, so I just need to follow the road, right? No, I need to go... Once I get here, I need to cut over to there. Alright, we should have enough time to do this. I mean, I don't see this taking 30 minutes to do, but I mean, I guess we don't really have 30 minutes either. Yeah, we have about 20. But it still shouldn't even take that long. Because once we pick these up, we just have to go to that gateway. And then it's not that far from that gateway either, so... Or no, what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. We should be able to get this done. At the very least, we'll get this finished in this episode. I don't know why. I should have a truck set up like this and then a truck set up like... Because I like having the bed and then a 4-slot trailer because it gives you a little bit more flexibility. But then, like for instance, I wouldn't have been able to load those rails in that because rails are 5-slot, I'm pretty sure. So like this has the same capacity, but obviously I can fit a 5-slot load in this as I wouldn't be able to in the other way where I have 6 cargo slots. So considering I have 2 Zeeks, this makes the most sense. So I should have one set up with the low saddle and then one set up with the bed. Because in functionality, they're both the same. They both have the same amount of cargo, but this can fit the larger cargo if necessary. Depending on what, how much time we have left here, then I may at least try to prep the stuff to make the consumables that we need, because that sucks. The recipe to make consumables makes no sense, but I'm gonna have to do it. I still need to put that recipe on my guide. I just haven't done it yet. But like, you need 1 metal beams, 1 metal rolls, and then 1 wooden planks, I think. Like, well, how does that make consumables? I get the planks because of the crate. I guess, I always thought consumables meant like food. You know, like, I guess canned food it could be. So like, I get the metal rolls. You could use that to stamp out aluminum, like cans or whatever. But then, like, I don't understand the metal beams. Like, what the fuck are the metal beams for? Maybe I'm wrong in thinking consumables were supposed to be food, but that's just kind of, like, it made sense to me, so I don't know, but that just seems like a weird recipe for consumables. One of these days I'll get that updated on there, though. Where do I need to turn? I haven't been having any issues with setting up my microphone anymore either. Like, the day that the update came out, the season 11 update, and then like wheels were working again, I made that short video about it and posted it. But like, oh my god, it took me so long to get my wheel set up because for some reason it wouldn't connect. And then the first wheel episode I did was only 30 minutes, and it was going to originally be an hour, but I wasted so much time because I could not get my microphone to connect because the Blue Yeti X still uses micro USB, which is crazy. Even if you buy it today, it would still be using micro USB, which is just weird because pretty much everything has moved to USB-C. It's just a much more reliable connector. It doesn't have a, you know, specific orientation to plug it in. It can plug in either way, it doesn't matter. And it's just a more solid, stable connection. Micro USB always is wiggly, no matter what. It's like always a wiggly connection. And it's just, if you bump it even slightly, it'll disconnect the microphone, and it's so frustrating. And I don't know, but it hasn't happened since then. Typically in my typical setup, whenever I record, obviously, if I'm playing a game that's not SnowRunner or any other kind of vehicle game, I'm just playing with a controller, so like I don't have to have my microphone set up in a way to like be out of the way. It's just kind of right in front of me on a little like boom mic stand. But like when I have my wheel out, I have to raise the boom mic up. I have to flip the microphone upside down so it's actually hanging upside down, like almost directly in front of my face, so that I can, you know, so it's just in a good position for where it doesn't necessarily pick up the wheel noises. And I know it picks up some wheel noises. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. It is a condenser microphone, so it's going to pick up a lot of, you know, noise like that. And this is only a 4-slot cargo. That's alright. And you know, I have that, my cargo guide, really? But I don't have my computer out beside me right now, and I mean I can pull it up on my phone too, but it's not that necessary. Oh, this can't pack in here. Oh crap. It's too wide. I forgot about that. Can it fit in that one? There's no way. Shit, I need a flat. Well, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna stick it in here. It'll be alright. It shouldn't fall out. And then we will, because I think I have to go back. Oh, actually I don't, but I don't want to have to drive back out here, essentially. Because it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit on that either, is it? There's no chance. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that that would be here if that's not what it was for. But I don't think it'll fit in that either. I think I need just a flat. Like, I can't use a sideboard. And you know, I feel like I knew that. That's probably something I should put. What the heck? It's probably something I should put in the crafting in like whatever guide that you need. Yeah, it's not gonna fit in that either. Fuck. Sucks, man. I mean, we're just gonna have to deal with it, and we're gonna have to just take the long way around. And we're gonna take a long way around, and then we're gonna have to go to the garage, to the trailer store. get a flat semi-trailer, because I don't really have any other option here. Kind of sucks, but I mean, I guess what I could do. What is this? Alright, it's not what I need. Yeah, there aren't any. Okay, so what I can do is I can drive over here and just drop it off, and then I can just recover back to the garage, get a flatbed, and then drive it over there. I feel like that's probably the best choice. Because, yeah, fuck, we're at 48 minutes. This is not a whole lot of time. So we may have to finish this off in the next episode, but I'm going to at least... What I'll do is I'll get it over to the railway station and then just drop it on the ground. And then I'll just delete this trailer, recover back to the garage, get the flatbed. And I'll probably just end the episode there. Or actually, I may just make a cut and just cut out the bit, and I'll drive over there, and then we'll deliver it, and then end the episode. It's probably what I'm going to do. I feel like that makes the most sense. Should we do it? I don't think it's wise. I mean, you gotta live, right? It's just it's not packed. If we dump this, it's gonna suck. I don't think it's gonna fall out. But we gotta be adventurous, you know? I mean, it's SnowRunner. If you don't take the stupid route that's more direct and looks fun, then you're just, you know, you're not taking chances. And honestly, I wouldn't be concerned about it if this was packed on a trailer, but it's not packed because it can't pack, which is stupid. But yeah, I need to put on my cargo sheet that the rails require a flatbed semi-trailer or trailer. Oh, I'll just say flatbed semi is the best because you can't pack it in a sideboard. It doesn't fit. This is like a direct shot, which is kind of why I wanted to do it. Oh, something else I thought about doing other than hard mode after I complete all the regions to 100% and we were waiting on a next season or whatever, I was also trying to do the trials, because I've never really done any of the trials. I've tried one or two of them, but I've never completed any of them. So I thought about doing that too. So either hard mode or just doing the trials might be something that we do while we're waiting for another season, but we still have 2 whole seasons to get through, so chances are by the time we're even done, season 11, season 12 will be coming out. So we're still pretty far off from 100%ing everything, just because we still haven't finished this region, then we still have to do British Columbia, and then I still have to do Scandinavia. So I'm not anywhere near, you know, being ready to start a hard mode or start trying to do trials, but it's just something I thought about doing as well. But I'll probably do a hard mode. I mean, I may just even do both. I may, you know, start hard mode, but like if I'm frustrated with hard mode or I get stuck or something, then I might, you know, just try to do a trial or whatever. Which I know the trials are really hard too, so not that I think that's, you know, being frustrated with hard mode and then trying to do a trial is probably the best thing, because some of those trials are like incredibly difficult. And like I feel like I'd be more inclined to try them if they unlocked something that was like beneficial. But like all it unlocks is like cosmetic stuff for like the inside of your truck and like hood ornaments and stuff. That's literally all it unlocks. If it would unlock like, I mean, what would be something cool that it could unlock? Like that's something that would be cool that would not make the game like too easy or almost be like a cheat. I don't really know. Maybe like a discount on trailers or something, you know? Like, not that trailers are expensive, but it could be, oh shit. It could be something just as simple as that. Something that really isn't game breaking, but like could be beneficial. Like that could even be something that, and not to say that they need to make hard mode easier, but like completing the trials could do like, you know, maybe if you completed all the trials, you can sell trailers in hard mode, or only sell trailers that you've bought. Say that you wouldn't be able to sell trailers that you pick up on the map, because that would be a little cheaty. Just because the trailers some of the maps have an absolute ton of trailers, and you can make a whole bunch of money at the end of the region if you just like go around and pick up all the trailers and sell them. So like I could see why, I understand why selling trailers isn't a thing in hard mode, and I totally get it, but like I feel like you should be able, like that would be a neat little thing if you complete like all the trials, for instance. You could sell trailers that you purchased in hard mode. Alright, so we just need to pop this off. And then we're going to restore the crane. Attach trailer. Delete trailer. Recover. And I'm going to cut here, and I will... I'm going to get the semi-trailer I need, and then I'm going to cut, and then we will end the episode over there when I deliver this stuff. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, like I said, I went and got the trailer, and we're back. Now, if you don't know why I did this, if you're like new to SnowRunner or something, if you don't understand why I didn't just drop it off, unless the contract or task specifies that you have to offload it into a specific zone and then deliver the cargo, the cargo has to be packed to be able to deliver from a trailer. So I wasn't able to pack it on that trailer. Shit. I wasn't able to pack it on that trailer because it wouldn't fit. So with this not being a sideboard trailer, it should be fine. We should just be able to stick it on here, and then it should be able to pack. And yep, there we go. Now you can see up in the very top there where it says trailer 4 out of 6 on the top left. You can see I have the red, the 4 boxes are red, and that means I have cargo in those slots, but it's not packed. So as soon as you hit pack, it does that, and it shows you have 4 slots taken up by the rails. So now we should just be able to pull into this spot and deliver it, and we'll be finished with this contract, and that'll also be the end of the episode. There we go. So that gave us some more things. Ooh, gold. That's a new one. Alright. Those all need to be delivered to the railway station. So, where do you get the gold from? Put off fire, your transfers value for gold. I don't know where the hell you get the gold from. It's not up there. It says it's in Albany River. Huh. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is up here. It's in multiple places. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably start the next episode out by doing that. I'm assuming they're one-slot cargoes. It looks like there's 3 there. Yeah, there's 3 there, and then I assume the other 5 are over here. Yeah. Alright, so that's what we'll start with the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.